So I figured I would start doing a daily video blog about my search for a job and how hard the job market is right now. So I am just right outside in East Athens shopping center where I just donated plasma for the first time. And so I'm having to really do all these little hustles and stuff to be able to make money. So for those of you who don't know, I was recently laid off from my job that I'd worked for 12 years doing. I was a customer service manager for a local family-owned chemical company, and it got bigger over time while I was there. And they let me go November 11th, and I have just had the hardest time finding a job. I mean, my background's in education, so I was an educator before I was ever a customer service manager. And I thought it'd be much easier to find a job than it has been. You know, I just didn't think that I would be one of the ones that would just have such a hard time finding a job. But I have, at this point, been on 23 interviews. I have, and interviews are done so much differently than they used to be too. It used to be, you would just do one interview and that would be it, and you would either get the job or you would. Now you're going through 3 interviews, so it's a lot more time consuming to find a job. You're applying for tons of jobs, you're interviewing for tons of jobs, but each one of those jobs might have 2 or 3 interviews attached to it. And then if you don't get it, then you get really dejected by not actually getting the job. So I've been doing some other things to try to generate some revenue, a little DoorDash here and there. But that's not very profitable, because the problem with DoorDash is that just much like Uber, except for the part where you don't have to put people in your car, you're using your own gas for stuff, and you're paying for the wear and tear on your car, and it's just not a very profitable way to make money. I mean, if you're lucky, you might break even. Maybe you would be very, very fortunate if you broke even. But just as far as it being profitable, it's good for some extra spending money on the weekend. If someone pay a credit card, or be able to make a minimum payment or something. But it's not really useful for much else other than that. So if you're actually making money doing DoorDash, please, reply in the comments. Let me know if you are and how you're doing it, because I just don't have a clue how you can make money doing DoorDash. But I started doing this plasma thing, and because I'm actually healthy enough to donate blood. I've been very fortunate. I'm 46 years old, and I've been blessed with tremendous health in my time. So I decided, hey, let me donate some plasma, and I can donate twice a week. So my days are going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays, and this will just allow me to just have a nice steady source of some income to help pay some bills. So just so you know, this particular plasma center that I went to in the East Athens shopping center by Aldi's off of Gainesville Road, they will pay you $75 for your first visit. Your second visit is $125. Your third, fourth, fifth, and sixth visits will pay you $75 a piece, and then your 7th visit will pay you $100. And then after that, it's based on your height and weight and stuff. I'm not sure exactly how that works. So I'm going to continue doing this video blog on YouTube, just to kind of track my progress, and hopefully encourage other people to don't give up in the job market. But I have been trying for 5 months and little avail so far, and it's just a really tough market. This is the first time I've actually ventured into the job market with AI being a factor. So AI will reject your application. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about AI in a future video, but that's all I wanted to say today, and y'all have a blessed day. Thanks. Bye.